those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table!
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Yeah, you don't cross the line when it comes to the dog. This WWE 2K26 Part 3 of the showcase. The first match we got is Drew McIntyre against CM Punk. Let's see how we can do. And it's a Hell in a Cell match. Bet.
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate.
From the top, diving double axe handle.
Head scissors applied. Oh, look at these nasty strikes. Oof.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man. Get ready for chaos. The chair is coming out.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. Oh!
Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre. Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
This big motherfucker.
Shot to the throat. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it. Because I have...
From the top,
what a splash!
Gets out of dodge.
And he goes crashing to the outside. He quickly slides into the ring. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling clash.
CM Punk from the top rope. Misses big time.
To take that risk and completely whiff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory tonight. Arm wringer applied.
The countered with a knuckle sandwich.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. This crowd is learning.
Bro, it's like you can't hit a finisher on him in the beginning.
Scary,
I don't know why.
Tough hit to the legs. Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on.
God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
And he turned it around. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling, letting out every ounce of frustration and rage.
Top rope. CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now.
Twisting that left arm there.
Bang! What a punch. He
See what I
finally
mean?
manages to
Fuck this
answer
dude.
back.
Maybe McIntyre has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Stiff clothesline shot.
Big
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
Turn it around with a reversal.
Bam! We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl. Oof. Drew anticipated that one. Clothesline.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Several reversals, neither CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the
There's
taking.
one.
Punk now
I just need to do
calling
this
for the
one while
end
it's
here.
still
This
stunned so
could
I
be
don't
it
get
for Drew.
reversed again. He's reversed every single other one I've done.
Oh my, here we go. GTX.
Can that finish McIntyre?
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Call your shot over the left field wall. Somebody's thinking about swinging for the fences.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's got a bat, but I'm not seeing any bases here.
Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
What's he hoping to find down there?
Looks like the road crew left some tools under the ring, and it's going to get used again.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring. Coming back from the outside now.
Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tightly hooked small package.
Shoulders up before two.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
Shining Wizard! He's able to dodge that one in time. Able to parry that one.
Caught with the full force of the sledge.
Does McIntyre cap this off?
What? You've got to be kidding me.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find another option to take this match.
This has been an absolutely career-defining match for these competitors tonight.
Oh, disturbing impact. Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharpshooter applied. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Oh, my God. A DDT! Spiked him. Spin kick to the midsection. Hangman's neck breaker.
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
He's setting the chair up, wedging it between the ropes. Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
Getting the table. Talk about pandering.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Literally throwing a wrench into the works here. Setting up the table. Hopefully he's thought this through.
Boom, impact. A reversal. He saw that coming.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
It looks like the Scottish Warrior.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Nails the GTS. No way Drew's getting up now.
Oh, no, are they setting the table on fire? This is too damn far. Caught in a bad spot. Crashing through the table.
I genuinely do not know how you can even think to continue a match after being forced to go through a...
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares
There's
about being
a lot of blood on that mat. Look at all that.
Wade. Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps
into
this matchup. The Scottish Warrior,
what?
this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what the sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go-to-sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
We're moving on to the next one.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE.
You got to be fighting Seth
I
Rollins?
knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
And here we go. Survivor Series 2023. The underdog man, the face of Rollins, when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big...
And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise!
Not quite there yet.
Early enough in this match that there's no need to rush into kicking out.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Oh, great wherewithal there. CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has big time height on that kick.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies.
This rivalry is looking to end this. The Schoolboy getting the
Give me a second, y'all. I'm ordering food. Alright, y'all, we back.
Shoulder up before two.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Punk dodges out in time. Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and
Into a lariat. Oh, that didn't go as set designed.
connected hard with the calf kick.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
Top rope.
All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and
bullseye with the Falcon Arrow.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification. Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be mindful of the count, though.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent. Feeling the energy and ready to bring it to his opponent.
Don't know what the plan is here.
Oh, you know, just mingling with the people. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off. It could give him the mental advantage tonight. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Unloading haymakers amongst the WWE Universe. Oh! Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Oh, knee right to the face.
Oh, man.
Well, I hope these fans are enjoying their front row seats to the havoc of this match, getting way more than they paid for. Rollins drops his opponent. Stomp into the ground.
Now Rollins needs to
Going for
this.
the pin. Oh, my God.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet. Taking this match to the outside. Entering the crowd, this could get out of control. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Ventures out into the crowd despite the threat of a countout.
But a well-placed calf kick there.
The WWE Universe is going absolutely wild as these two battle it out in the arena seats.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
He comes back over the barricade. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing
caught that?
power and timing
This
from
motherfucker.
Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career, and now catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety, although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg. And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up? And a kick out!
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins. Frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out.
Seth Rollins with a stomp.
That could be Punk's demise.
Makes the cover. He stays alive. He stays alive.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And guys, on most nights, Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight.
Rollins soars.
He fails to connect.
Single underhook.
Face first.
Driven down.
He's able to reverse it. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The gun of sleep. GTS from Punk.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
CM Punk in full control. There's the left. GTS. That could end Rollins right now. Capitalizing with a pin here.
And a kick out.
Rollins staying in this thing. Some could even say he's far too stubborn to have things end like that.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Saw it coming and got it.
Face first.
Setting up.
The Koji clutches locked in.
Can the visionary hang on? Things are beginning to fade to black for Rollins.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men, two absolute titans in this industry. Similar in so many ways. They're both putting everything on the line tonight, battling with everything they have.
And this capacity Monday Night Raw crowd, no doubt, knows that they are...
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. The stomp connects. We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
Cover! Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
I don't know who's more shocked. He just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right...
Face first.
Setting up on a Koji clutch locked in. You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him is agonizing pain.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Kick lands.
And the counter from Rollins.
Going counter for counter now. Can it be capitalized on?
And a well-timed counter.
Battle of counters. No one's getting there.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk Anaconda Vice. He gives up. It is over.
Here is your
tonight, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between
that's fight number 2.
Top of the mountain.
Who we got next?
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event of the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins,
The visionary and the
We gotta verse this dude
revolutionary
again?
of WWE.
Fuck him. And Roman Reigns. This is gonna be a fun match.
Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him this is just business. And taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man's strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match.
Perched up top, diving knee drop.
He goes for the cover. He did not want things to end this way.
This is why it's good to have a manager, good to have an ally who wants you to win as badly as you do, and will introduce any tool to produce victory.
Roman telegraphing that one.
Oh, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. Counters to gain the advantage. Reigns had that scouted. Impressive reversal on Rollins. Not a good spot to be in. Tossed around like a rag doll.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Going for the legs, going right after the face.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two
Pin attempt here.
No, a kick out. Got to change something up with the pin technique.
He is looking to do some serious harm. First a knife-edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Trying to work the leg here.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything. Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it. From the top! Wow! Cross body!
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
And retaliates with a counter. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image and the...
CM Punk. Quick shoulder up.
Before the one count, he's got to be having a laugh. Absolutely blasted there. Oh, shifted that into a DDT.
Spin kick to the midsection.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, slammed down hard.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Oh, he cuts it off.
Oh!
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
And there's the sling blade.
Hooked up.
A small package driver. And he kicks out of the pin in one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
And Rollins capitalizes. Catches the leg. That'll mess up the back of your neck. Turns that back on CM Punk. Back into the ring here. Look out! Stop! Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it. DDT! Oh, what a quick answer.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Neck breaker!
Big elbow. A knee right to the gut to gain some distance.
Get this back into the ring now. Oh, he saw it coming. Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Huge kick connects. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Reigns is breaking down a bit.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
Turning it into a pin for the win.
How on earth did that happen?
Got him where he wants him. Up and
a perfect Falcon Arrow there. This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than Reigns pounces into a guillotine choke.
Oh, that would have been the end if it wasn't broken up.
Roman, spear! Roman might have him. Into the pin, this could be it.
And he's still in the game.
Seth Rollins has never been known to lay down and hand out victories to anyone.
And after all that, Roman Reigns still hasn't ended this battle. And now we get to look out.
Diving clothesline. This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority. And the core taking on some damage.
Rollins with a reversal.
Unable to evade the offense.
Pile driver.
Spiked him.
Boom! And averting damage there.
What's Roman doing looking around under the ring?
Now with kendo stick in hand, he's become even more dangerous.
Oh, no need to swing when you can just chuck right at someone.
Another unprotected shot straight to his head. We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
And this hold is, he breaks the hold.
Putting an end to the submission. He just saved a life.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Come on, this has gotten way too far. Just stop this already. And now Punk, kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear! Stop! Everybody
That's back
down.
to back to back.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people's it?
Punk now lifted. Rollins steers clear of that. Hoisted up. Powerbomb. Desperate situation. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
And CM Punk is in control.
Smothering offense from Punk here. The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here. From way up. Whoa, look out. From ring post to ringside. Risking it all paid off.
What a counter.
He's going
from the top. Crashing to the floor.
Good God. Just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
Calf kick. Finds the mark. Moving into the ring.
Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent.
Low blow, fully connected there. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Go to sleep. That's going to keep Rollins down.
There's two. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
That's another one.
Taste a main event victory.
One more, and that's gonna be the end of this
But now he's done
stream.
it. The Second City Saint is victorious.
If y'all enjoying this, like and subscribe.
Now that's more like it.
Just
Standing
starting
triumphant at
out,
WrestleMania 4.
hoping to keep this going. I did not mean to skip that. I'm about to just close this out and redo it, because I want to watch that.
The WWE Championship.
Yeah, I'm about to go restart that video because I kind of wanted to watch that. Well, if it's only this one and one more, I don't... Well, we'll see what happens after this one, but I want to watch that video.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41, thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right. The infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other. And after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
Possibly the two biggest ego. The WWE Championship, one of the most
Had to get food.
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
So I'm playing CM Punk as Bret Hart.
This might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like the kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Watch the quickness on this. Ooh, bang! Snap suplex. Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Oh, man.
His Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults.
Fuck, I forgot straws. I'll be right back. I'm back.
If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Discus clothesline. So much momentum. Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series. This personal rivalry goes so far back, you can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight. Debilitating attack on the leg.
And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater.
Figure four. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Bret Hart lifts his opponent up in a pile driver.
Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is. Crossbody.
And now the Hitman is dissecting the opposition.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Boom! Good defense from him. Quick takedown. Reversed into a quick takedown.
Caught full force with the uppercut.
Measured elbow drop, driven down. Boom! And his head is taking even more damage.
Another attack to the head. Has to be pretty dazed now.
Big clothesline. Disheartening position for HBK.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Turn into a dragon screw. Bret gets out of the way in time.
Powerbomb position. Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Setting them up in the corner.
Gets slammed down. Michaels put it on the line.
From the top.
Popped him up.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Across the top rope.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex.
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. Dragon screw. Right into the leg lock.
Call it academic. That's just the way it goes with the excellence of execution.
And goes back into the ring here.
I keep messing up this fucking objective, not realizing what it's actually saying.
Sharpshooter reply. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Quick reaction to Hart there.
Took so long. He took so long to hit that.
Fast kick out. Late in the
Crazy.
match for Hart.
But after shrugging off switch,
Pin. Down on the line.
Champ's in trouble. Hand on the ropes to stop the pin.
ducks out of harm's way, landing the crossbody.
Drops the leg. Impressive reversal from Michaels. Clothesline! Off with their head. And he's going to the top. Up high.
A nobody hold on that one. Hand implanting into flesh there.
Turns the tides with a knee to the abdomen. Boom.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here. Hitman now dropping his opponent, and what are we cooking up here? Oh my! Figure four leg lock assisted by the ring post! Absolute torture!
Michaels looking vulnerable.
Belly to belly.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, Yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena. How much more abuse can they take? Shawn and Bret are each looking to take their pound of flesh from each other.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. Shawn showing he's not out of it.
Could be the table turner Shawn desperately needed.
Oh, right into a counter. Side Russian leg sweep. Excellent execution from Hitman.
Piece by piece, Hitman's chipping away.
He'll make his way to the ring.
HBK showcasing that famous merchandise for the crowd a little bit.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. The referee is so close to calling a countout.
Finally became aware of the count and gets back into the ring.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Headed to the top rope. And Bret on the top rope, and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Fez press! Fez press!
Absolutely relentless offense here. From the top.
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman, the sharpshooter.
A lot of pressure being applied to the spine here. Bret retains the title.
Here's your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret.
But that's the end of that fight. And that's the end of the stream. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, like and subscribe, and I hope to catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.